Hi, my name is Rebecca. I have narcolepsy, and this is my channel, My Narcoleptic Life. Today, I'm answering the question, do I have a job? So, real quick disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, and I don't speak for everybody who has narcolepsy. I'm just sharing my experience. Talk to a real doctor, or if you have somebody in your life with narcolepsy, get their opinion. I don't speak for everybody. So, the question is, do I have a job? Short answer is yes, I have 2.5, sort of. So, um, again, I don't speak for everybody. Not everybody with narcolepsy can work. Some people who have narcolepsy, their symptoms just do not allow them to work. Certainly, for people with narcolepsy, their symptoms don't allow them to do all jobs. I probably shouldn't fly a plane by myself. That would be unwise. You know what I mean? There's definitely things that would be worse jobs than others. But yes, I do have a job. I went to school to be a teacher, and I am. I'm an elementary teacher. And I also am a group fitness instructor with Les Mills, and so I work part-time at a gym. I teach group fitness classes. During the pandemic, this is why I said I had 2.5 jobs. During the pandemic, both of those were kind of put on hold. It's summer right now, so I'm not teaching. And then our gym shut down. Our gym is owned by Advent Health, which they also own hospitals, and so I'm working in the hospital. Since the gym closed, I do things like take people's temperature when they walk in the building. And so, yes, I do work. Now, there's a longer answer to this as well. Particularly with the job at school, it's really hard for me to get up and get to work in the mornings. I do some things to manage that. For example, I don't drive myself. I ride with somebody else to help me make sure that I get there. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so I went through a period, especially when I was at school, where I was just really having a hard time getting to work on time. Obviously, your employees should show up to work on time. This is a problem. So I talked to my doctor, and I was like, what can I do? I don't want to get fired, and also I would like to show up to work on time. And so we did a couple of different things. First of all, we changed my medication slightly, and we talked about some of the techniques and tips and tricks that I can do to help make sure I get to work on time. I recommend watching my video about how I treat my narcolepsy for more information on that. And then the other thing that we did is we filled out paperwork to allow for intermittent FMLA. And so this is a protection that allows me, because of my disease, because of my narcolepsy, I don't know what word to use, I'm allowed to have intermittent FMLA, which means that sometimes I can call my boss or my principal and say, I am not going to make it on time, I'm going to be a little late, and because I have the paperwork filled out showing that I have narcolepsy, I can't be like punished. So I think this falls under the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, that way my employer cannot like punish me for something that's out of my control. I try not to take advantage of this too much. I really make an effort, excuse me, to get to work on time every day because I don't want to take advantage of this. And also, it's just good to start work on time. Like when I get there late, my whole day is messed up. Now, I never did this paperwork for my job at the gym because I work at night, and it's really not an issue. I'm kind of a night owl anyway. Up until recently, most of the people that I worked with at the gym had no idea I had narcolepsy because it wasn't a hugely impactful thing. It didn't mess with that job at all. Now, I've also had jobs in the past. I worked in fast food where I would work like more of a night shift. Like I said, I'm a night owl. It kind of worked well for me. It probably would have been better if I wasn't also going to school full time. But if you can find a job, or if you have a passion for a job where you can have more flexible hours, I would absolutely 100% recommend doing that, having a more flexible schedule. I thought one time, I wondered, like, working from home, would that be a good idea for me? I could teach from home. I could be an online teacher. And then the pandemic happened, and I realized I don't like working from home. It's not good for me. My home is too comfortable. There's too many good places to nap. am not interacting with humans. I'm not functioning as well. For me personally, working from home is not great. For other people with narcolepsy, this may be the perfect solution. So I do have a job. Many people with narcolepsy also have jobs. You'll probably be surprised by what some of their jobs are. However, there are some people that don't, that they file for disability because it's too severe. And please don't judge those people based off of like, oh, well, this girl on YouTube, she works 2 jobs. You don't work any. We're not all the same. Like, just don't be that person. Don't judge people. Be empathetic or sympathetic. I always mix those words up. Be kind. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know what it's like. And that's, I don't know, just be kind, right? Be kind. Trust what they say. We're not lazy. We certainly don't try to be lazy, right? So I think that's all I have to say. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something.